Hello everybody, Jean back with part 3, the conclusion of megalithic ruins and wreckage east of Euripus, Mons on Mars. You can find the links to the relevant pages, information and images in my blog. I'll include the link to this article in the video description below. So this is the last look at this HiRISE photograph, acquired on the 27th of October 2007, and we'll be looking at the right hand third of the photograph. This is a crop from the low res JPEG, and it's located 46.5 degrees south, 118.36 degrees east, between that huge crater and the smaller hills to the south. And we're looking at that right hand band of the HiRISE photograph. So the first anomaly right there, and that's about 12 meters across. Got this rectangular block with a small hole right there in the surface. Check that out. And then this strange looking object about 18 meters across, and this looks like another piece of machinery perhaps. Check it, the rectangular opening over here on this one side, really weird looking triangular feature or knob in the center. And then on the other side we have another slot, almost a rectangular slot, so check that out. Even this anomaly towards the top left looks rather strange, with this triangular opening in this one side. Got some more arrangement of structures, anomalies here. We're checking out these in the center of the image, and we've got another one of these objects. I showed you one similar to this in part 2. It almost looks like a type of a craft, this piece coming around, going in underneath this flattened dome-like feature in the center of this object. There's another flat object over there with another strange feature or knob in the center, and this looks rather odd. Got straight edges, almost right angles, dark spots in both corners, then a ridge line running through the center line. This object over here too looks rather strange. This circular feature, it looks almost like a little sphere in the center of the one side. Got some more huge anomalies here in the center of the screen. Checking out those two, and the middle one, that's about 20 meters across. Check that out. Rather odd is this piece coming off the top right, with a circular shape to this object. It almost looks like a piece of metal. It's been bent into that shape, and then an opening, looks like an opening on this one side, and then an oblong sort of dome-like feature in the center, and then a little delta shape part to it right there. And then this object, we've got straight sides there, right angle, and then arranged in a circular pattern around this narrow oblong feature. We've got some more knobs, check that out. We're checking out this really bright object, it's towards the left, and it looks like another one of these that I showed you in part 2. It looked like windows on the side running through there. So I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's also totally out of place, and it looks like it's made from a different type of material, being as bright as it is. Check at this huge anomaly. That's about, well, 20 meters across, with this rounded arc on the one side, and then arranged in a pattern on top of the surface. You've got these smaller knobs, sort of equally sized and spaced, almost in a circular pattern. I found that rather odd as well. And then on this piece, you've got the little pyramidal knob right there in the center. Look at this, another one of these strange sort of craft type of objects. That's about, let's see, 12 meters across, and in the center we've got like this dome feature or knob, so straight edges, nice rounded corner there, convex shape. Another one of these out of place anomalies. This one's also about 10 meters across. Right there in the center, this little pyramidal feature or knob. So you get this huge anomaly. It's about 22 meters across. So we're checking out those three. And in the center of this sculpted piece, you've got a perfect hole. Check at the line of dark spots running through the center of this one. And on this one in the center, we've got a strange sort of S-shaped feature. Another one of these huge anomalies. We're checking out those two. With this bright, narrow piece on top of that rectangular part. Straight edges, right angle there. Another circular object here with features arranged in a circular pattern around this larger artifact in the center. And on this piece here, looks like a flattened dome in the center as well. Looks almost as if the sand's been hollowed out here. That'd be a type of a doorway. Another huge anomaly there, about 20 meters or 18 meters across. So it looks as if the sand's been removed from this one side. It's a hexagonal shape, and on the top it looks almost like an opening, the type of ventilation opening. Little hole right there in the center. More huge anomalies. We're checking out those in the center of this image. We've got more of these similar shaped anomalies with features or knobs in the center. Looks like a rectangular block over there. Get this row of anomalies going through here. checking out the top bunch. Look at this block here, perfectly rounded side and then a rectangular side. That looks like could be an opening as well, with straight lines, right angles, check that out there. And then some strange features or knobs in a circular pattern around that circular feature in the center there. And there's also a line running through the center of these two objects next to one another. Now we're checking out the bottom three anomalies in that row. Another one of these L-shaped artifacts. I've shown you similar ones in previous videos, and that looks like a cylindrical opening there. Another one of these rectangular convex shaped parts with a hole right there in the center of the one side. Another one of these strange hexagon shaped anomalies. That's about 22 meters across. Check that out. Straight sides running through there, and in the center with like this strange feature. Check that out. And looking at this anomaly towards the bottom left. So circular artifact with smaller features arranged in a circular pattern in the center. And we're checking out these anomalies. This looks almost like a type of an outpost, and it's 20-25 meters across. And then the smaller object to the bottom right, which is about 6 meters across. And check this out, it looks almost like an opening as well. And this looks like a little craft. Could it be that this is a crashed craft and that's the hangar? Rather strange. This looks like some type of metal plate. Also totally destroyed. There's another huge megalithic block. Piece that's visible. It's about 10 meters long. And the square over here, about 6 meters by 6 meters. Flat, smooth surface there. Straight lines, right angles. Another one of these totally out of place artifacts. This one's about 20 meters long. 15 meters long, give and take a couple of meters. So look at this parallel piece. Got a really straight edge to it. Let's check, the gap is about a meter and a half. Could quite easily walk through there. So, is this a type of megalithic block? Type of machinery or tech? This parallel piece here just looks rather strange. Check get the line of knobs or features running through the center of this one. It looks like a partially buried megalithic slab, and three sort of similar sized and spaced features or knobs on it. More of these craft or hatch type anomalies. There's another one there. Checking out the top one. Sort of circular shape to it. Also totally erect, convex shape like a dome. In the middle, a dome-like feature or knob. Checking out this one. This one looks a lot like a disc top craft. It's about 12 meters across. And this rounded side, partially buried on this side, and then some symmetry in these features on the top. Looks like an opening over here. These two similar sized and spaced features on either side. Could that be a top of a craft? More huge anomalies there in the center. Got some layers over here. Similar shape. Looks like openings, almost like terraces over here. To get rectangular opening over there. And then strange anomalies arranged in a circular pattern on top of this top layer. Looks like some type of complex, multi-layered complex. More of these anomalies arranged in a circular pattern. And checking out those. And in the center of this one, got a hole. Rather strange. Check out the row of anomalies through this artifact, which is about 12 meters across. Check that out. Looking at these. Now one of these classic UFO disc shapes, convex, little dome-like feature in the center. Got a triangular part over here. Similar sized features or knobs on that one side. In the center of this one, another pyramidal feature or knob. More craft-like anomalies over here, especially this one. This one's about 8 meters across. Perfect symmetry in this object. In the center, got a strange part casting that round shadow. In this hexagonal shaped, partially buried object, and these similar features or knobs have been arranged in a V shape. This is a rather odd anomaly there in the center. That's about 20 meters across. looks like the top of a metal plate, some type of wreckage maybe, and then on top of it we've got smaller dome-like parts and parallel lines. Those look like pipes perhaps, where it's been bent. Checking out this, looks like a type of a craft as well, hexagonal shaped. There's another rectangular slot on this one side, what looks like another hole there in the center. This is about 12 meters across. Another metallic type of plate perhaps, and then on top weird arrangement of smaller features or parts. Check this out. Looks like a piece of metal. It's been bent into that sort of S shape. It looks almost like a dome. Another megalithic block, totally out of place, about 5 or 6 meters by 6 meters, almost a perfect square. Got a nice flat smooth surface here, and then on the left side as well, the strange shape, geometry on this side. More arrangement in a semicircular pattern over here. These, this looks almost like a type of metallic debris or wreckage. Another huge object, about 18 meters, top to bottom, and also an arrangement of similar sized and shaped artifacts around a perfectly symmetrical object. Check that out. And this partially buried piece over here. Also two strange spots on either side of that center line. This too looks like a convex shaped artifact. It's partially buried. Another huge megalithic block here, about 18 meters from top to bottom. This one triangular side, this is a rectangular side here. More anomalies arranged in a sort of a circular pattern. Line running through. There's another circle there. We're checking out the top anomalies. That one there seems to have a carved out surface in the center, and then a dome-like feature or knob right there as well. V-shaped piece sticking out there. See if it's bent down at 90 degrees, yeah. The strange C-shaped, pardon me, C-shaped artifact on top of this one. It's almost like the top of a foot, bent down there. And then on top a little V-shaped or triangular shaped anomaly right there in the center. We're checking out these anomalies running through that line. This looks like another object I showed in part 2. This triangular doorway, rectangular doorway. Any straight lines and right angles running through this one side. And in the center we've got what looks like a hole. And then this square object has a dome-like feature in its center as well. This looks like a rectangular block, partially buried. Over here we're checking out this anomaly to the left. Another one of these rectangular convex shapes. And then it looks like this is slightly raised with a small opening over here. And some rather odd debris over there. We're checking out those to the top. And another one of these sort of hexagonal shaped objects, little pyramid feature or knob in the center. Now we're checking out those anomalies to the right. About 8 meters across. And 2 triangular features. Looks like a triangular hole, and that a triangular feature on top of this one running through the center line. And in the center of this partially buried object you got smaller artifacts in a circular pattern around a larger dome-like shape. Looks like a partially buried block over there. Okay, so let's quickly pop over to Google Earth Mars and have a look at that photograph up close. It's located on the southern band of anomalies that I've linked to this white line. And let's turn on CTX mosaic. And let's get an elevated view of this area, give you an idea. Here's the crater, the ejecta, and then we looked at the anomalies in this darker patch. And specifically in this video we looked at the last band running through the right hand side. So here we've got 3 hills. Let's see if I can turn it. It's loading a little bit slower than I thought it would. So we checked out these anomalies here. So very flat terrain. So that's it for this video, for part 3, the conclusion. I hope you found it very informative and entertaining at the same time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.